This is a look at Invest 91p. Could now be a tropical depression. Vanuatu and Fiji are currently monitoring. Welcome to another update via the Force 13's AU channel. Heavy rain warning remains in force for the whole of Fiji. An active trough of low pressure with associated cloud rain remains slow moving over Fiji. Meanwhile, tropical depression 13F, central pressure 998 millibars, remains slow moving to the far northwest of Fiji. Here's a couple of tracks from the Fiji Met Service on the developing tropical system. It's expected to intensify further into a tropical cyclone as it tracks towards Fiji, and it's expected to affect the region from late on Sunday. Periods of heavy rain, squally thunderstorms, localised heavy falls may lead to flash flooding, and the flood alerts remain in force for parts of Fiji. Here's our first look at Invest 91p, and it's starting to look very healthy. The tropical cyclone alert remains in force for the Western Division over there in Fiji. A strong wind warning also in force for all land areas of Western Vanuatu, Yasawa, Vanuatu group, and various smaller islands. Tropical Depression 13 was located near 15.3 degrees south, 175.5 degrees east, or about 690 kilometres west-northwest of Nandi. And as mentioned, it's expected to be slow moving and to track southeastward. Now here's a look at late cycle intensity guidance along with a couple of tracks. Now Vanuatu Met Office is also monitoring, and we will provide what they're saying in our next update. And to my north we have ex-tropical cyclone Iris. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, and they have finalised their position on the ex-cyclone. And here's the text on the warnings that are currently in place. And with reference to ex-tropical cyclone Iris, we will have something to show towards the end of this update, so stay tuned. If you'd like to be part of Force 13, you're always welcome to get in contact with Nathan. Force 13 Australia is also on the lookout for those that have knowledge in computer and graphic design. Strong northwesterly winds with average speed of 50 kilometres an hour and gusts to 75 kilometres an hour. Winds may further increase to damaging gale force winds from Sunday night. Periods of heavy rain, squally thunderstorms. And there's also a mariner's advisory in place. For the rest of Fiji waters, northwesterly winds 20 to 30 and gusting to 40 knots, rough to very rough seas. And from my own personal position, I know how treacherous the sea can be. And what does one say about this? You have ex-tropical cyclone Iris, the developing tropical system, Invest 91P, and this is the icon model. And it's ex-tropical cyclone Iris going to come back for a third time. Caution needs to be applied when viewing non-official weather sources as the information does change. Now this is the Canadian model. They're actually indicating a slight development and tracking across Cape York into the Gulf. And you can clearly see Invest 91P. It's a possibility it could be a category 3 system. That's Invest 91P. And I think the name will be Tropical Cyclone Kayla. And I think I might have doubled up on the icon model. Is the far north tropical Queensland coast going to see a threat from another system? Now this is the Navy's NAFGEM. The NAFGEM has been consistent across their last 4-day model runs, and there's running with it to intensify back into a tropical cyclone. Now this is the current service chart from the Fiji Met Office. You can clearly see tropical depression of 13F or 91P, and the western side of the screen is the left side of the screen is ex-tropical cyclone Iris. Upper level divergence is very healthy where Invest 91P is. It's up, I think it's up around 70 knots. And Fiji Met saying a tropical cyclone sometime Sunday or probably early hours Monday morning. The latest wind shear, and for both systems the environment is friendly. Here's the 24-hour shear tendency. You can clearly see ex-tropical cyclone Iris. Low wind shear is the blue and green. .850 millibar vorticity, and you can definitely see how the colouring is changing for Invest 91P. Now this is total precipitable water, and it scales the right hand side of the screen.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.